Y'all know the vibes. It's story time. Go ahead and sit back, relax, grab your little snacks, and tune in for this tea. Like the video, leave anything in the comments. Make sure you are subscribed with your bell notifications on so you can be notified when I post this type of content, any other type of content I post. We're gonna get right into it, but before we do, I do have promo. So if you don't like it, I know everything not for everybody. So if you don't like the promo part, I'm gonna pin a comment, or somebody pin a comment of the timestamp. My bad, I'm talking too fast. Somebody write the comment and I will pin it so y'all know where to skip to get into the video, okay? For those of y'all who stayed, I appreciate y'all. I thank y'all. Okay, so the promo is with Jeulia, a premium artisan jewelry company, one of my favorite companies, especially for jewelry. Hold on, let me let it focus. This is the box that it comes in. Inside said box, you will get a little cute little mini bag for regifting. You know, it comes with a little jewelry cleaner and things like that, and you'll also get a little pamphlet telling you about their premium artisan jewelry and how to take care of it, the do's and don'ts. Sorry, it's blurry. There it go. The first item, they come in these little jewelry boxes, first of all. And this one is earrings, so it came in a little cute one. And this is the earrings, some little cute heart earrings. I don't have any earrings like this, so I thought it would be cute, you know? My mind is, mind you, it's only Halloween, and my mind is all the way in February with Valentine's Day. Hopefully, I got a Valentine, so I can wear these on a little date or something. These are so cute. I like them. Initially, I didn't like them, but that's before I did my hair and my makeup. You know, hair and makeup set the outfit, okay? Because everything is part of the outfit. The hair, the makeup, the fit, the jewelry, everything make or break it. But I love these so much. They so cute. I'm about to put in the other one. Very cute. Can you see the other one? No. Do I still need it? Yes. The next item I ordered was a necklace, so it comes in a slightly bigger box. And y'all, a lot of y'all have seen this necklace before. It's like the little paperclip necklace, and I wear it with my stack. Well, it's not a stack because it's only 2 necklaces, but I wear it all the time. Let me see. If you watch my Instagram stories or anything like that, or my other YouTube videos, I wear this one and a little, what is them necklaces called? Herringbone necklace. Y'all know the ones from the 90s. I wear that and this together. Okay, so this is the necklace on, if y'all could see that. It does come with adjusters, so you can make it shorter, you can make it tighter, like a choker fit, or you know, it'll droop down a little more so you can wear it with a stack if you want to do 2 or 3 extra necklaces. I feel like this is a cute necklace to stack because it's so, you know, it's not doing too much. It's real in the middle. You know, it's not too plain, it's not too overly dramatic. It's just like a little something extra to add to your stack, and I really do enjoy this necklace to the point where I have to get another one because, girl, when I really like something, I order it twice. That's how you know I really like it. Okay, that's all the items I ordered. If you're interested in ordering with Jeulia, a premium artisan jewelry company, everything will be linked in the description. Check them out. Y'all know the holidays is coming up. Me personally, I'm about to start buying Christmas gifts right now. All right, that's the end of the promo. Let's get into the story. I was really trying to remember whether or not this happened around Thanksgiving or Christmas, but it happened around Thanksgiving, and I'm gonna tell you how I remember. So y'all remember the story time me telling you that when I had begged my ex to go with him to Atlanta for Thanksgiving? This was around that time, but this happened before the incident that I'm about to tell you. No, me begging him happened after this incident, right? So yeah, I had basically, if you see the story time, I had begged him to go to Atlanta for Thanksgiving on my house phone, where my aunt, both my aunts and my grandma could hear it, only because I knew that my extended family wasn't coming to the house, so I wasn't really gonna be missing nothing. Like, when it's just us 3, like, yeah, I'm grateful to be around them or whatever, but it'd be kind of boring. Like, yeah, we eat, we talking kiki, but then we eat, get the items, and go to sleep for the rest of the day. I'm bored. I want to be outside. Hello? So I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go with my man. Mind you, my man was driving. So I'm like, yeah, I'll take that little 12-hour road trip as long as he drive the whole way, or at least half the way. I'm cool. But mind you, we had got into it, and I didn't think that would affect his decision. But when I look back, or later on, I found out he went to go cheat. So he was gonna find any little thing. Like, I could have cleared my throat wrong. He was like, nah, man, see, I can't be around that. Like, nah, my daddy gonna be there. Nah, not in Atlanta. Not in Atlanta. I can't even take you no more, because y'all like, look, he ain't gonna like the way you clear your throat. Not in Atlanta. So I was just like, oh, okay, it wasn't me. At first I thought it was me, but he was going to cheat. what happened was he tried to use this incident. Mind you, he don't even know what really happened on the incident, but all he knew was I wasn't answering my phone and my aunt was blowing him up and I was acting weird and this, that, and the third. So we had gotten like a little small argument about it. But at the time, our small arguments felt big because I never used to argue and he never used to argue. Later on down the line, we found out what real arguments was, because when we got to talking about, yeah, your bald head mama and your fuck ass brother and da 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 da, yeah, them real arguments when you bring family into it. But at the time, these little small tiffs, whatever, they felt huge. So he was like, nah, I don't even want to be around that. Like, I'm around my family and we got animosity. Whole time we didn't have animosity. This was like 2 weeks ago. Let me take y'all back, right? This is 2 weeks before Thanksgiving. And we was already into it because I had caught him texting this girl. I think I called her Crystal or something, because I don't think I called her Champagne. It was like Crystal, right? We had worked with Crystal. He was texting. Why would you need to be texting her? Mind you, I already thought she was a problem when we worked together. And he was like, nah, like, she too short, she this, she that, da-da-da, I don't even go for that, da-da-da, whatever. Anytime a man tell you he don't go for something, he overly going for that. Okay, he trying to throw you off. So yeah, I had called him texting her and she was saying stuff like, yeah, I love you, we're gonna be together one day and this, that, and the third, right? But mind you, he wasn't texting back in the messages, and he was like, yeah, she had called and was like, my bad, I didn't mean to send that to you, I meant to send that to my ex. But messages before that, you had pulled up on her. It was a whole thing, y'all. It was a whole big thing, to the point where I was about to fight this girl at work. Me and her was about to fight at work. Matter of fact, did we get into it? We actually got into it and we had to take it outside. I almost lost my job. It's a whole, I feel like I told a story time on it, but I had to end up taking it down because YouTube restricted it, and I didn't want to get no strike. I don't know what I said to make them restrict that video, but I didn't want to get no strike, so I just ended up deleting it. But if y'all want to hear it, I'll tell it again, okay? Yeah, I was telling her to wait, because it's coming back to me now. I was telling her, oh, pull up to my house, da da da. It was a lot. But anyway, yeah, so we was arguing over her and things just wasn't right. So I feel like we have fake broke up. We will always fake get together and then fake break up. So at this time we was off, and I remember I was riding around the city with my friend and was trying to find something to get into, right? So she was telling me to pull up over to my man's house because, mind you, my friend she overly liked his brother. Why, I do not know. But yeah, she was like, yeah, I'm trying to see Devontae. I call my ex-brother Devontae. She was like, yeah, I'm trying to see him, da-da-da. I'm like, no, girl, I'm not pulling up over there. We are not together. Like, I'm not fucking with him right now. And she was like, well, just pull up. I'm trying to see him, and you can sit in the car, and blah, blah, he can come to the car. I'm like, no, that's weird, because if I pull up and I'm in a car, Devontae is gonna go tell his brother that I'm here, and it's gonna be a thing. And I'm not. This is back when I still had dignity, okay? Standards, if you will, girl. This is before I started doing crazy stuff. I was scared to look crazy, so I was like, nah. She was like, okay, well, at least ride by and see if he over there, see if he at the house, because I'll text him and, like, I could just chill with him on my own. I'm like, no. Nothing today is going to lead to them, okay? Let it the fuck go. I don't know what her thing was, but she was just, like, overly obsessed with that boy. So I'm like, girl, no, we can find some other shit to get into. We both scrolling through Instagram, right? And she see that her friend is like having something at, I don't even think she knew it was at her house, but she was like outside. She seen her friend outside, and she was like, oh, I'm finna hit up, I'm gonna call her Tiana, because she reminded me of Tiana in that Tyler Perry movie when she was banging on the door like, Byron, because we gonna get there. But yeah, she was donkey kicking the door at one point. But yeah, so she hit up her friend Tiana, right? Mind you, I knew Tiana because Tiana was at my friend's 18th birthday dinner, and then we went to a hookah lounge, and I think I told a story time on that too. But yeah, Tiana was there basically, and we all was cool. So she was like, yeah, I'm gonna hit up Tiana. So she hit up the girl, and Tiana was like, yeah, my sister having a fight party and this, that, and the third. Y'all should pull up, like, come through, right? Okay, bet, yeah, anything to be outside. Mind you, I didn't even know that it was a fight party at the time. No, she told us it was a fight party when we got there. She was like, yeah, I'm at my sister's house, we having a thing, like, just come through, whatever. She was real vague with it, to the point where we didn't know it was a fight party. We didn't know it was a fight going on. We wasn't into sports like that, right? So we decided, like, I think the liquor store was closed at this time, but we went to Eskimo Hut and we got 3 daiquiris, 2 for us, 1 for the friend. Tiana sends the address, we pulls up, right? So when we get there, my friend calls Tiana, and she was like, yeah, we outside, we in front of the house, like, where do we park at? It's a lot of cars here. She was like, okay, I'm about to come out there, because it was loud. I guess they couldn't hear each other, right? So she comes out happy as hell, right? And then we told her we got a daiquiri for her. She overly happy. I had a 2-door car at the time. So she get in my back seat, and then she telling us where to go. Mind you, we had to park all the way down the block because there was nowhere to park. We had to damn near park in the cul-de-sac. So yeah, we park in the cul-de-sac and we walking back to the house together, and she telling us was like, yeah, it's a fight party. It's a lot of people up in there. We lit, we turned this, that, and the third. So I'm like, y'all got food? Because mind you, I don't know what it was back then, but none of my friends, not even me, we would fully drink on an empty stomach and not eat. We would have to be like, girl, did we eat today? Hold on, I didn't eat today. We gotta go get a french fry. We gotta go get 2 cheese sticks or something. I gotta fill my tummy up. Like, I need a piece of bread. Girl, I don't know why we did not eat. It used to be so much going on. Like, we used to be on a go, go, go. To the point where by the time it's time to go out or do what we needed to do and then it required drinking. Girl, did I eat today? Girl, hold up. I ain't eat nothing but 2 Ritz crackers. I ain't eat nothing but an almond or 3. So, yeah, I'm asking Tiana if it's food up in there. She was like, yeah, girl, we got queso, hot dogs, chicken wings, chips, sodas, Four Locos, Mike's Hard Liquor, da da da. She telling everything that they got. Mind you, they got beer products because the liquor store was closed. So they got like Marbello, Dos Equis, and stuff like that, but not real bottles. And I didn't care at the moment because I had this big ass 32-ounce Eskimo Hut daiquiri. Hello? I ain't never finna finish this whole. Then we added extra shots, and most likely it was shots of vodka because I feel like that's all that they sold. They could say it's tequila, but they tequila still tasted like vodka. So yeah, I wasn't tripping on that. I just wanted some food. So I'm like, yeah, before I start drinking this big ass daiquiri, she was like, girl, why did y'all bring this big ass daiquiri? I'm finna share this with my man, da da da, right? Whatever. So we just talking on the way in there. We get up in there, y'all. It's everything but a fight party. Mind you, they did have the game on, but it was so many different things going on. Mind you, they over here shooting dice. They over here got the music on. They got the game on. Nobody really watching it. I mean, not the game, the fight. They got the fight on. Nobody really watching the fight. You can see some people watching it, but girl, this was a party. They got niggas on a grill. At this point, it's like pushing 11. They still grilling up hot dogs and stuff. Oh, I like this. Give me a hot link, a hot dog. Give me a piece of corn. Yeah. Yeah, they was having a barbecue with Jason. I said, this just ain't a fire party. They got the music louder than the TV. If I see you making some shit, I want mine fresh. Okay? You making hot dogs, hot links, and chicken. I want mine fresh. I wanted this food. I'm standing outside in the cold as hell. Well, chilly as hell. Because every time I tell my friend, like, yeah, girl, it's gonna be cold as hell, or I was in the cold, da da da. She be like, what's cold to you? 70 and under. Anything under 70 is very breezy. It's damn near freezy. Okay? Because girl, if I'm used to the hundreds or 90 and up, 70 is cold. I'm sorry. I'm busting out the shackets, the jackets, and the boots. I'm busting it all out. So yeah, I'm outside and he got all this stuff on the grill. I'm like, yeah, can I have a fresh hot dog? Can I have a fresh hot link, something? Let me get my shit fresh, right? So I'm out there and I'm talking to the guy on the grill. Then there's this dude. Oh, you know what? No, I see Tiana and she talking to some dude, right? The only reason why it caught my attention is because it was super loud. Like they was finna get into it. So I'm looking at them. I'm watching the grill, but I'm also like glancing in to look at them because, girl, you loud as hell. So what's going on? Like, is it something happening? Because I need to know. Do I need to run? Do I need to do the dash? What's up? You gotta be aware. I'm overly aware. So I'm looking at them and then she get to pouring some of her daiquiri into a cup. So I'm like, she did say she was about to share with her man, so is this her man, right? So I just kept hearing her call his name. She calling his name, but okay, so and so, you know what, let me just name him. I'm gonna call him 2 Chainz. Mind you, he had on this black shirt and 2 big ass chains and then like 2 smaller chains, right? Why do you have all this jewelry on? There's no more room on your neck for this. But yeah, so she was like, okay, but 2 chains, da 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 da, 2 chains, but 2 chains, da 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 da. So they just kind of talking and it sound like they arguing, right? And he's with this guy, right? And mind you, this boy, this man, whatever he was, because I couldn't tell if he was young or old. He had one of them faces. He had made his round around the whole party, the whole function, trying to talk to any and everybody, just flashing them brown ass teeth in everybody's face. We really up in there calling him brown teeth because he had made his way and everybody was like, oh, did so-and-so try to talk to you with his stank ass brown? Did so-and-so try to talk to you with them brown ass teeth? He over there. I'm like, yeah, he flashed them cheesy ass tonsils in my face. So we like, yeah, he ain't never thought nobody was gonna go for him up in here because what are you thinking, sir? He had that little Benjamin Button spirit on him. His teeth was brown. And he was just following 2 Chainz all around. It was very weird. So yeah, I don't know what happened, but all of a sudden I did not see them no more. And that makes sense because out of nowhere I started feeling slapped. Well, I guess it went out of nowhere because first of all I got this big ass 32-ounce Eskimo Hut daiquiri. Then on top of that, I had a Mike's Hard Lemonade when I got tired of drinking because I'm like, this is too cold. Mind you, I had like this much left. Out of 32 ounces, I had like a teep left. That's the first time I almost finished a whole entire extra large daiquiri. So I'm like, yeah, I'm tired of drinking that. It's frozen. I don't feel like it's doing nothing for real. That whole snuck up on me. It was doing something indeed. So yeah, I'm like, yeah, give me a Mike's Hard Lemonade. My heart, what's that shit called? Mike's Hard Liquor? Whatever. Give me some of that. Then they have Four Locos. They had like 2 Four Locos. Gas station closed. No, gas station not closed, but it's after 12. So you can't buy no more liquor products. You can't even buy beer no more. It was like, I'm trying to remember how many of us it was, but it was like a good handful of us, and we all wanted some of the Four Locos. So somebody was like, let's take shots of the Four Loko. Mind you, this was back when Four Locos was strong enough where you could take shots and it still got you messed up. Four Locos used to be potent. Okay, you know they used to have that powder in them. We up in there taking shots of Four Loko. I had this daiquiri. Then I had a Mike's Hard Lemonade. I had a few of them. Who was I feeling like? This was back when I didn't know nothing about limits. I feel like I just used to drink the drink. Oh, I didn't put the back on my earring. I just used to drink the drink. All I knew was, yeah, I'm gonna drink till I feel fucked up. And I thought she was supposed to feel it immediately. So since I didn't feel it immediately, I would just drink. And then it would all hit me at once. We was really in there taking body shots of Four Locos. Like, this is not liquor, this is Four Locos. Girls was laying on the counters. We had the lime, the salt. We taking body shots off of them. It was a good ass time, but I was starting to realize, like, you know what? I didn't eat yet. Like, I feel like I'm doing a little bit too much. My vision getting blurry. I need to hurry up and scarf down a bunch of food, right? So I get to eating hot dogs, chips, queso, anything that was in my vicinity, I'm eating. I'm chugging water. I'm doing the most. And that, I just felt like I was too far gone, and I thought like the food was gonna hurry up and catch up. It didn't, to the point where like my mouth was just getting extra watery. My mouth wouldn't stop getting juicy. I'm like, oh no, I'm about to feel it. Like, this is about to happen, because this happened to me before. The first time I drank, it was like we had Four Locos, Taca Vodka, and something else, and I remember getting so messed up, and these was all the symptoms, to the point where my friend had to put her finger down my throat and make me throw up. Then I threw up later on that night, all in her bed. So I'm like, oh, I'm feeling this, like this is about to happen. Like, I had a flashback to that moment, because since that moment I had never been this messed up, right? So my arms getting tight. I don't know, this is how I know, till this day, this is how I know I done drank too much. My shoulders get very tight, my shoulders, and then it trickled down to my arms, and everything just feels so tight, to the point where I feel like I need a massage. Like, I don't know why my arms and shoulders get like that, but I like, every time I get that feeling, I'm like, yeah, I done fucked up, and it ain't no coming back. So I'm feeling like woozy almost, but I'm still eating. I'm still pretending like I'm, you know, coherent, because I can't be the only messed up when I felt like I was the only super drunk when everybody else looked super normal. So they was like, yeah, come on, get your plate. We finna go outside and smoke. I'm like, okay, I'll go outside. Maybe the cold gonna wake me up. Yeah, I get up. I get to walking. My vision blurry. Next thing I know, bitch, I'm waking up. I swear to God, I don't know nothing that happened in between me getting up and walking to the backyard and me waking up. And then on top of that, I woke up in a panic, because where the hell am I? I woke up in an unfamiliar ass room. I didn't know where I was. So I hurry up and I jumped up out of bed, because hello? Where am I, ho? But I got up too fast, so I'm like, I'm looking around the room. There was a bathroom in the room, so I hurry up and I tried to make it to the toilet. Didn't make it. I started throwing up in the sink. I was throwing up for so long, to the point where I'm gagging. And it's like my body was still trying to throw up, but it was nothing left. It wasn't nothing. It wasn't even the, you know, the little body fluids, like the yellow stuff that the stomach acids, because I done threw up stomach acids before. It wasn't even that left. I just kept gagging and nothing else was coming out. I could not move. I felt like I had been hit by a car, a bus, a train. Send help, please send help. So I sat there, I laid there for a minute, and I feel like I dozed off in the bathroom. Right when I got up, I tried to rinse the sink out. I had stopped up the sink. We need Drano to get this shit out the sink. I had threw up so much. So I'm like, I'm trying to crawl out the room door, because I'm like, I'm trying to find help. Hello, please help me. Anybody? And the house was silent. I didn't even know where I was until I opened the door, and then I started crawling, and I'm looking down the stairs, and I'm like, oh, this living room looked familiar. Oh, this was the fight party we was at. This is Tiana's sister house. Okay, oh, that's when I'm like, oh, okay, I never left. But where's my shit if I never left? And how did I get up in this room? Who took me up the stairs? I just, so many questions started flooding my brain. So I hurry up and I get to crawling back to the room, because where's my keys? Where is my phone? Mind you, at the time, I didn't carry wallets and purses and stuff. I carried my phone, and my phone case was one of the ones that you open. And then it had the card slots. It was like a phone and a wallet in one. So I had my cards in the card slots and my cash in the back of the phone case. So where's my phone? Because I got my whole livelihood, my ID, my debit cards, and everything like that, right? So I'm looking for my stuff. I don't see none of my stuff. So I see my friend in the bed, which I didn't even see her at first because I had jumped up so fast. Then I passed out in the bathroom after I finished throwing up. There's a lot going on. So I'm trying to wake her up. So I'm like waking her up and I'm like, where's my phone? And she's not getting up. So after, I don't know, y'all, that shit felt like 10 minutes of trying to wake her up. I'm like, damn, she must have been as toe up as I was. She woke up asking me if I was okay. Yo, bitch, are you okay? Why it took me 10 minutes to wake you up? I'm telling her, yeah, I'm okay. I'm fine. Like, I was throwing up. And this, that, and third. She was like, again? I'm like, again? When? When again? How many times did I throw up? So she was like, again? I'm like, yeah, I didn't feel good. I passed out in the bathroom. I clogged up the sink. I had to tell her because, mind you, this is my friend's friend house, Tiana. So I had to tell her, like, yeah, I called up the sink, this, that, and the third, but have you seen my phone? Like, we just talking. I'm like, have you seen my phone? Because I'm so dizzy. My head is thumping, it's pounding. At my brain, I could feel my brain throbbing. That's how bad my head was hurting. So I'm like, have you seen my phone? She put my phone out. It's on the dresser behind the TV on the charger. So I'm like, okay. She was like, yeah, your phone died. So we put it on the charger. Then Tiana's sister moved your car last night because it was all the way down on the cul-de-sac. So she parked in front of the house. I'm like, what? Because because I had asked her where my keys were. She was like, I don't know, it's probably downstairs or something because Tiana's sister moved your car. So I'm like, oh my, what the fuck? I don't remember none of this. She was like, girl, you passed out. We had to drag you up to the room. I'm like, who dragged me up to the room? She was like, Tiana and her man drug you up into the room. I really did have to learn my limit the hard way, mind you. I ain't learned it no time after this. I had to learn my limit years after this because I was so tired of blacking out. I used to black out so frequently to the point where it was crazy, especially when I started drinking with my ex and he would give me a bar. Well, I'll take a half a bar. He would give me that and then we would drink. I would super black out because my body wasn't used to that. It wasn't used to that and that much liquor mixed together. I didn't used to do that type of shit. So I would black out, and that's a scary thing because you don't know what's happening to you when you blacked out. All you have is the word of whoever was around you. How the fuck am I gonna trust that? That shit too scary. Cause when my ex told me I had blacked out, and I didn't even remember going up at his house when I had blacked out with him. That shit was scary because I'm like, did we do anything? Cause mind you, that was my first time chilling with him outside of work. Like, yeah, we was cool for a minute, but I had never seen him outside of work, and that was my first time. So I had to ask him, like, did we do anything? Because you just said I blacked out, and He was like, no, it's a long story, but I was like, okay, no, I can't keep doing this shit. But I kept doing that shit, and I had to learn the hard way eventually. So back to this situation though. I go and I get my phone. Tell me why my aunt was blowing down my phone. So I'm like, okay, I'm not, mind you, it's early ass in the morning. I'm like, I'm not finna call her. I'm not finna text her right now because I still can't drive. If I couldn't drive last night, I damn sure can't drive right now. I need to just like chill. I need to rest. I need to pass out one more time and wake back up because I still feel like I got hit by a truck. I don't know if it was making a lot of noise or something, but Tiana ended up coming up in the room. And I'm like, what room is we in? Because this room is like the master bedroom. It's a big ass room, and then they had a bathroom in it. And I'm just like, why are we in here passed out with the TV on? And it was a lot, y'all. So Tiana come up in there and she was like, y'all okay? Y'all good? And we like, yeah, we good. I asked her for some mouthwash. I'm like, can I have some mouthwash because I just threw up and I feel like I clogged your sink up and da-da-da. She was like, oh no, girl, you fine. I'll handle it and da-da-da. But after I told her I had threw up, she was like, again? How much did I throw up? Hello? Damn, now I'm embarrassed because I feel like the drunk hoe. Now I feel like the one who was just overly drunk, probably doing way too much and don't even remember. So I'm like, oh my God, again? Like, why y'all, I'm asking them, like, why y'all keep saying that? Da-da-da. She's like, no, you just passed out. Like, you just passed out of nowhere. Da-da-da. And it's crazy because when I go to tell my friend and we like share a room, she be like, you be passing out. You fall asleep in a second. Girl, I will pass out in a second too. I fall asleep in a second. I pass out in a second. Like, I really be gone. I do not fight it. I'm not one of them that's gonna try to stay up and fight this shit because I'm a strong soldier. No, take me out right now. Take me out right now. I don't want to go through this. I don't deserve this. My bad. I fucked up. Take me out. Wake me up when it's over. I don't know what I said to her, but I was like, oh my God, I'm so embarrassed. I said something about being embarrassed. And she was like, nah, it's cool, girl. You just gotta learn your limit because, mind you, Tiana was like maybe 2 years older. So at the time, I thought 2 years was like 6 years. Like, oh, she's so much older than me. Girl, no, she was only 2 years older. So I'm like, but I'm listening to her because I'm like, yeah, she got so much wisdom in this game. She been doing this for a little minute. I need to listen to her and learn my limit. So she was like, nah, girl, it's fine. Like, you just need to learn your limit. Da, da, da. The limit does not exist.
The limit does not exist.
We all just up in there talking. And she was like, you good? Do you need anything? You want some water? Hold on, I'm finna go get you some water. So yes, I needed some water, y'all. And it's like, this day, it didn't matter how much water I chugged. I was not feeling good. If I knew better, I would have drunk some electrolyte or Pedialyte, because electrolyte and Pedialyte brings you back like Gatorade could never bring you. Oh my God, Gatorade can never bring you back like that. You need something like Pedialyte, I swear to God, or electrolyte. I told y'all my aunt was blowing up my phone, right? So she started calling me again. I wasn't answering, and that's unusual because after a certain amount of calls, I usually answer, whether or not she getting on my nerves or not. But she started texting me, threatening to turn my phone off, all types of stuff, right? Mind you, she didn't even know that I'm half unalive, fighting for my life, sis. Give me a second, please. I ain't got nothing, girl, bye. So I did not want to hear, on top of feeling how I felt, I did not feel like hearing her mouth. So after like maybe, I want to say an hour, my ex started blowing up my phone, and he's not the type to blow you up. Like, he don't call more than a few times. So he was calling, and you know I was fucked up because I usually answer that phone on the second call. The first, really, but if not, the second. So you know I was messed up. I just didn't feel like talking to him either, because what do you want? And I didn't even correlate the two, but the whole time my aunt was calling him to see if he knew where I was at, and he was calling me because my aunt was calling him, and he was like, are you safe? Are you alive? What's going on? Answer the phone so she could stop calling my phone. So that was the thing, and that's what he used to act like I was being weird, to the point where he felt like, oh, nah, you can't go to Atlanta. Like, what if you do some weird shit like that again? Like, I can't have you out in Atlanta not answering your phone. I can't have you there. Like, it was just like a bunch of different excuses that he was using, and it was very dumb. So yeah, that was his little excuse though. Mind you, I didn't answer the phone for him because I did not feel like talking. I didn't. Fast forward, and I was later in the day, my friend asking me like, you sure you good? You okay? Like, I'm finna leave. I'm finna go home. You sure you gonna stay here? Like, you don't want me to take you home? You don't want me to do this, do that? Like, she was trying to find different alternatives, to the point where I could get home and my car could get home. Like, yeah, I could take you and she could follow me in your car, and then I could take her back home. And I was like, nah, that's too much. I'm cool. I just stay here. Tiana didn't mind me staying. Matter of fact, she told me to stay. She was like, you can stay here for however long you need to, until you ready to drive. Okay, bet. Fast forward, my friend ended up leaving me, whatever. She was like, text me if you need anything. Okay, cool. Tiana was bringing me broth. That girl brought me broth, water. She was checking on me every, I don't know, 30 minutes or so. I'm just laid up in the bed. My stomach was, at this point, I was completely sober, but my stomach was just still whooping my ass. So I'm slurping down broth, drinking water, watching TV, ignoring every phone call on my phone, on Instagram, just see if my man was posting anything. Because why you blowing me up? I wasn't that curious, though, because I ain't text him or nothing. So yeah, I think he had texted me, called me. I wasn't texting nobody back. I wasn't answering the phone, nothing. They didn't know what was wrong with me. And I could say that was, I shouldn't have did that, because they was very worried. Hours is going by, mind you. I know this girl was like, when's she gonna get the hell up and get up out my house? She probably wasn't, actually, now that I think of it. But at the time, I was feeling like, yeah, maybe I need to hurry up. So I tried to get up every now and then to see if I was cool enough to drive. But then I would lay back down like, no, I can't do it. I can't do it. My body feel bad. Like, girl, I ain't never been this hungover, right? So I'm just scrolling through Instagram, and then I start thinking like, damn, when is Tiana's sister gonna get home? Because this is Tiana's house, and I'm pretty sure this is Tiana's room. I mean, Tiana's sister's room. This is Tiana's sister's house, and I'm pretty sure this is Tiana's sister's room. That's what I mean. The next time Tiana had came up in there, and we was talking, I'm just like, oh, when your sister coming home? Because I'm pretty sure when she come home, she gonna want to get me up out of her room. She gonna want her room back. So she was like, girl, my sister at her man house. She not coming home tonight. Shoulders drop. I'm relaxed again. I snuggle up in that goddamn bed. Okay, bed. This is my bed for the night there, y'all. I swear to God, I did not want to move. I just did not want to get up. And then at this point, it's pushing 11, so I can't go home. I was supposed to be home 2 hours ago if I had any chance to get up in that house. That's gone. Ooh, not I threw the ring. Not I flicked the ring. Yeah, that's gone. So I had to stay here another night, right? Tell me what time is going by. Like maybe 15 more minutes had passed. And I was hearing this all day on and off. But I just hear, oh, I was finna say her name. I hear Tiana on the phone cussing somebody out. She's cussing somebody out. And she would do that for like maybe 5-10 minutes. Just cussing up a storm, just yelling. It's only me and her in the house. I don't know who the fuck she talking to. So I'm just assuming she on the phone. Then she would come in like, you need anything? You need some water? Da-da-da. That's when she had bought me the beef broth. And I was slurping that down like soup. And then she would leave out like she wasn't just cussing and hooting and hollering. And then get back to hooting and hollering after she closed the door behind her. So I'm like, oh shit, what the fuck is going on? phone, but I didn't care to even listen because that's how bad I felt, and I would keep dozing off the whole time. So now fast forward, like I said, it's like around 11 o'clock, and she's mad as fuck, hooting and hollering on the phone again. So when she came up in the room to talk to me, we get to talking, and I just asked her because she seemed irritated. She wasn't trying to talk about it at first. We were talking about something else. But I'm like, you good, girl? What's wrong? Because she seemed irritated as hell. And she was like, bitch, you know my man. You remember him from last night? I'm like, yo, man, nah, I don't remember y'all, man. She was like, he had on a black shirt and he had on 4 chains. I'm like, oh, the dude with the 2 big old chains on. And she was like, yeah, him. He was with the nigga with the brown teeth. Because I told y'all brown teeth made his runs to everybody. Brown teeth shine them fuckers in everybody's face. He flashed them brown teeth and everybody, yeah, what's up with you? No, I'm trying to see what you are. Like, no ugly brown teeth. I wish I could have seen his brown, like the brown teeth and the little lip combo. It just took me out of there. He had big brown teeth and little tiny lips. It was just gross. I can't do it. She was like, yeah, he the one that helped me carry you to the room and this, that, and the third. And then after that, after he helped me take you to the room, I ain't see his ass since, right? So she was like, him and Brown Teeth had left, which I'm kind of glad Brown Teeth left, because it gave, like, if Brown Teeth would have seen somebody passed out in a room by themselves, like, mind you, it was like the party was thinning out. I remember it thinning out before all the liquor had hit me at once, but it was still like a good amount of people in there, to the point where if he would have seen somebody passed out in a room by themselves, I feel like he would have tried to do some weird shit. That's what Brown Teeth was on. He rubbed me the entire wrong way. He was way too thirsty and just way too, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Y'all know the vibes. So yeah, she was like, yeah, after that, they had left and he ain't been answering the phone since. So she had been hitting up his friends. The whole time the friends is lying. She could tell that they was lying. I'm like, yeah, you already know the friends gonna lie for they dude, right? Well, not they dude, they man. I mean, not they man. They friend. It gives man. The way that niggas lie for niggas is like, is that your boo? Is that your man? Like, what's going on? She was like, yeah, God been cussing their ass on all day, calling on his friends. Ain't nobody acting like they know where he at, or they acting like they ain't heard from him. So I'm like, did you hit up Brown Teeth? She was like, yeah, I talked to Brown Teeth. She was like, yeah, I talked to Brown Teeth. Brown Teeth said he don't know where 2 Chainz at. How you don't know where 2 Chainz at when y'all left together? This, that, and the third. So I'm like, oh, it's giving weird. It's giving strange. Like, it's giving he doing something he ain't supposed to be doing. Because mind you, my nigga, so I get the trauma up, be like, yeah, you know, my nigga, I just caught him talking to a bitch. And da-da-da. And mind you, we work with her. So this, that, and the third. And she was like, yeah, see, I already know what he on. I already know. So I'm like, girl, you better handle that. What you gonna do? So I'm hyping her up, but I didn't think she was gonna want to pull up. So she was like, you know, I'm gonna ride by there, bitch. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna ride by there. I'm gonna go there. So I'm like, girl, I think she just talking. I'm like, okay, girl. I start snuggling up in the bed. Have fun, bitch. I'm gonna sit up in this bed and watch TV. And let me know when you get back safely, right? So she come back in the room. She leave out the room. She talking junk. She come back in the room and she was like, you coming? Huh? You coming? Where we going? Where we going? I'm watching Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Where we going? So I was like, huh? I see her shoes on. This bitch is serious. So she was like, I'm finna pull up. I'm not playing. I'm finna pull up. Da-da-da. He got me fucked up. So I'm like, oh, nah, girl, I don't feel good. Like my tummy. That's why I'm here. My tummy hurt. You know, I can't really drive and da-da-da. She was like, okay, well, can I take your car? Huh? You said my car? I don't think it got no gas. My axles is messed up. I need an oil change and my engine running funny. Bitch, no. Mind you, I did let people drive my car. I used to let my ex drive my car. Well, no, not really. I let my ex brother drive my car. Then my ex drove my car. I let my friend drive my car. Like, yeah, this is before my friend wrecked my car. So I was kind of more lenient. Like, you know, I was kind of like less paranoid about people driving my car, but I just didn't want her. I would always have to be in a car, basically. I didn't want her to just run off with my car, because first of all, you're not gonna leave me in this house by myself. I don't know who got the keys to the crib, bitch. You ain't gonna leave me up here by myself, no. So I'm like, and you know, I'll just come. You want me to just come? I'll come. I'm cool to come. Like, she was like, okay, I'll drive if you don't feel like you could drive. I'm like, okay, bitch, because I don't feel like I could drive. I feel very, very sick. And I just want to go to sleep. Like, I just want to doze off and wake up for the rest of the night until I feel better. So she was like, okay, it's going to be real fast. He live up the street and this, that, and third. So I'm like, okay, whatever. She said he live up the street. Let's just go get this over with, girl. I'm not thinking it's finna, like, be nothing crazy. I'm thinking she finna ride by, see if he at home, and then, like, pull off. Because that's something that I would do at the time. Like, I wasn't as crazy as I had got. Over time, I did get crazier and crazier. I feel like it's because who I was hanging around. But at this time, I had never done no crazy shit for real. I'm trying to really think. No, I had never done anything crazy because I didn't care. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't care that much. So yeah, she called it, mind you, a whole way there. She blowing his phone up. He is not answering. She calling, back to back calling, and just talking shit. And I'm just like, And she's talking to me because I don't feel like saying shit. I don't feel like you done said the same thing 50 different times in 50 different ways. I ain't got shit else to say, girl. I already told you he full of shit. I don't know what else to say. We pulls up to an apartment complex. We get out the car. I don't know what I got out the car for. I feel like I didn't want to stay in the car because I ain't like the area. So she beat footing it to his apartment. Mind you, Tiana. Tall. Anybody taller than me is pretty tall. I keep saying her name. Sorry. Tiana. Tiana must have been like, if I'm 5'1.5", Tiana had to been like 5'5". No, maybe 5'6". She was tall and skinny. And it's like she beat footing it there. So I'm having to damn near jog to keep up. And I'm holding my stomach while I'm jogging with my jacket on. It's cold, bro. We doing all this shit in the cold. It was cold to me. We go up them flights of stairs and she walk into the apartment complex, get there. And she just stand in front of the door. She called one more time. Nobody answered. So I'm like, girl, I don't think nobody here. Like, he probably not even here. Da, da, da. She was like, he here, his car here. That car here. She was like, that car here. I know he here. She get to banging on the door. Banging, 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 banging on the door. Banging, 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 calling his name. That's why I said she reminded me of Tiana Taylor from that Tyler Perry movie. Because she was like, 2 chains! Chains! 2 chains! Just banging on the door. And I'm just sitting there, I'm standing there like, what the fuck? Somebody is definitely finna call the popo. Ho. Somebody finna call the police. I'm like, bitch, somebody gonna call the law. You can't, it's late. At this point, it's midnight. It's pushing fucking 12:31. Somebody gonna call the police. This sounds crazy. And it's loud as fuck. She's banging with all her might. Like the girl, banging harder than the police. So I'm like, somebody gonna call the law. She was like, I don't give a fuck, I don't give a fuck. He gonna answer this door. He gonna come to the door. I don't give a fuck. He ain't finna play with me. Da da da. Just talking mess, right? So she's just banging, banging, banging. And I'm like, girl, I don't think nobody's here. Nobody's here. Nobody's coming to the door. Nobody's. I feel like if he was here, he would have came to the door. I'm trying to rationalize because I'm cold. My stomach hurt. I barely got the energy to do this with you, bitch. I could just go sit in the car, but I didn't want to sit. I ain't trusting. At this point, we was on the 2nd floor, and you could hear people from the 1st floor opening up their doors. And then they closing it back. Then they opening it up. And then they closing it. I could tell that they was probably like opening it up, stepping outside, looking around like, what's going on? Who the fuck is doing all that? And then going back in that house when they ain't see nothing, right? So I'm like, oh my God, somebody definitely finna call the popo. Like, they finna call 12. So she was like, all right, come on, let's go, come on. So I'm like, okay, cool, we going back to the car. So I start following her and I'm walking, I'm damn near jogging, right? Because she's beat footing it. Them long legs is legging. So I'm like, I'm looking around, none of this is looking familiar. Nothing is looking familiar. I'm like, where the fuck is we going, bitch? Next thing I know, we going up some more flights of stairs. We going up 3 flights of stairs this time. So I'm like, girl, where are we going? I thought we was going to the car. She just beat footing it. Whole time she got her ear to the phone and calling, and nobody is answering. If he didn't answer the first time, he's not going to answer on the 46th time. We standing outside of a door. Nothing. She's just calling somebody. Nothing. Right? So we just standing there and she's not doing nothing but talking shit, like mumbling. And then calling. So at this point, I'm in my jacket, right? And I crouched down to cover myself with I crouched down so my jacket can cover my legs, right? And I'm just standing, I'm just like in a little fetal position because I'm cold, bro. I'm so cold on top of not feeling good. Like, it was just like a sick feeling I had. Like, I did not have no energy. So next thing I know, suddenly, all of a sudden, mind you, she got her back turned to the door. She's like leaning on the door. She calling, nobody answers. She get pissed off. She caught that damn leg back and get the donkey kick in the door. Like, y'all know how the police be, or when somebody trying to kick somebody door in or rob them. That's how hard she kicking the door. I said, oh no, bitch. Oh no, I get to looking over the railing. I'm looking to see if anybody is coming. I'm listening out for the police. Like, I just was sure somebody was coming. Like, I don't know. I just got scared because what are you doing right now, bitch? What are you doing? I'm like, oh, no, stop. Bitch, stop. She's like, no, he not gonna play with me. Open this. Fuck. She kicked that door so many times, girl. My little leg would have been vibrating, ho. And no, I can't do it. You doing all that and nobody coming to the door. So it's either they watching you out the peephole act the fool, or nobody is home, sis, ho. Is you banging on empty doors at this point because nobody is coming to the door? It's like if I was home and I was scared or avoiding somebody because I know I had my man, ho, you get a donkey kicking my door, you can have this man. Hey, stop what you do. Hey, pause. Take this nigga and get away from my door. Like, I'm gonna open it. If you donkey kicking my door like that, I'm gonna open it and give you your man back. Hello? Please. Girl, but nobody was doing that. It was like silence. You couldn't even hear a pin drop. You couldn't even hear a mouse pissing no cotton up in that house. Nobody was home. I don't know what car she's staying, but nobody was home. She just walks away. After donkey kicking this door like 14 times, she walking away. So I follow her because I don't know how to get back to the car. I'm not familiar with this complex. So and then it was dark. Y'all know stuff be looking different when it's dark, and I wasn't paying attention in the first place because I didn't feel good. So I'm like, let me follow her so I can know the way back to the car, because now I'm just assuming she's going back to the car, right? So mind you, she's on the phone calling. Whoever she's calling, they are not answering because she had the phone up to her ear. Nobody's ever coming to the phone, so she just hang up, put the phone back to her ear, hold it there, hang up, put the phone back to her ear, hold it there, hang up. Like, nobody's answering, right? So when I see the cars, I'm like, oh, okay, she's starting to look familiar. That's the car. All right, cool. We get back in the car and she pull off. I'm like, okay, cool, we about to leave, right? I'm not asking no questions because she's beyond irritated. She pick up the phone again, get to call somebody else. Finally, somebody answered. And she was like, hello? Bitch, pull up to here. Pull up to 2 Chainz apartment complex. Pull up to 2 Chainz. Mind you, I think she had lived with 2 Chainz because it just gave that they lived together because of stuff that she was saying to her friends. She was like, yeah, pull up. She was like, I'm gonna tell you when you get here. Don't even worry about it. Just pull up. So the friend, that's a real bitch. She was like, all right, on the way. She said something to the point where she was like, all right, bet, come on, pull up. How far is you? All right. So we pulled out our parking spot, and I'm thinking we leaving, but she just told her friend to pull up. So obviously we not leaving. We park. We go like down towards the gate, and then we end up parking. So I'm like, what the hell do we move for? To be closer to the gate? Oh, this hoe finna do some crazy stuff. She want to be close to the gate so she can hurry up and get out. So, you know why I figured they lived together? Because she had a gate clicker. That's why. We just sitting there waiting, and she was like, nah, he playing with me. She's just talking mess, right? And I'm like, well, do you think he with somebody else? Like, I don't know, because he just gave, like, we donkey kicking 2 different apartment complexes in the same thing. So do you think he with another girl? Like, he messing with somebody else that live here? What's going on? So she was like, yeah, I don't know, but he playing in my face. He trying to play in my face. So I'm like, do you have his Google information? Because that's how I call my man cheating. Like, if you got his Google account, you can log in, go to the history, go to the recent locations, and see where he has been. So she was like, no, I ain't got that. I'm like, bitch, well, you need to find it. You need to try to hack into it, something. Figure it out. What's his passwords? So we up in their car, just both Googling how to hack this, that, and the third. She over there trying to get into his Google account, and I'm Googling how to hack a Google account. So it was just like, mind you, I am half sickly, so I'm using all that little piece of energy I got for her. So yeah, we just doing all that, and she's just like hooting and hollering, yelling to the top of her lungs. I'm like, oh my god, girl, I don't know. Like, I'm not really saying much of nothing because I ain't feel good. Like, I don't have energy for this. Let's just go home, please. Fast forward, Tiana friend hit her up. And she was like, where you at? I'm here out on park. Where you at? Like, what kind of car you in? She was like, I'm in this 2-door Honda Civic, right? So she was like, where? Right? It was a whole big thing, y'all. She was trying to find my car. It took a little minute, but she found it, right? So she came and she was trying to get in my car. So I had to get out and let her in the back seat behind me. So we all just talking, and she's telling her friend everything that went on. How he wasn't answering her phone. How she think he in a different bitch apartment complex in the same unit because she think that he's messing with somebody that live in a unit and all this shit. And the friend was like, bitch, because I told you this what you call me over here. I told you I already know. I don't even know how you mad when I already told you that. I already told you he be playing in your face. I don't even want to hear this shit. The friend was not trying to hear it. I would hate to pour my guts out to my friend and that bitch be like, you a dummy, bitch. You a dummy. I already told you this. I don't even know how you even mad. I said, I will malfunction. Don't play with me like that. Like, please. I'm trying to be vulnerable right now. So the the girl going off on Tiana, and Tiana is just like, no, because I ain't know. How the fuck am I supposed to know? How am I supposed to know? So they going back and forth, and I'm just like, oh, can y'all stop yelling? It's getting real breathy in here. I need to roll the window down. I'm about to get out and get some fresh air. I already don't feel good. Now y'all spitting back and forth, and your breath is just, girl, this is a little car. This car is small. It's very tiny. Y'all yelling and shit. So Tiana's friend asked to get out, so I let her out. She was like, come on, bitch, come on. So she said, come on. So I'm thinking Tiana is just, she finna go with her friend and they just finna like go chill for the night. I don't know what I was thinking, because now that I think about it, I don't know why I thought Tiana, this was like a split second thought. This was not a long-term thought. I'm thinking like, okay, maybe she just about to go with her friend, forgetting that I'm at Tiana's sister house. Ain't no way she's leaving me to go with her friend. So I don't know what's going on. I'm not asking questions, bruh. So they go to her car, the girl car. Mind you, the girl had parked like behind me, but like to the right, so I could see them out the rear view, like the side mirror and the rear view mirror. So I'm just looking and they like reaching in the car. I'm thinking, okay, they about to get in the car, but what are they doing? They reaching in the car and stuff. They get out the car. Tiana friend, I see her pull her phone out, because now they're right next to me. They're right next to me. All I gotta do is look out the window, and mind you, I had rolled my window down, right? They're right next to me. She got her phone like, yeah, because this what the fuck, you don't let nobody play with you, bitch. I told you stop letting people play with you, da-da-da. She got her phone on and she's talking shit. It's like she recording or something, but I'm not like correlating nothing, because I'm like, why is she doing all this? They loud as hell and they causing a scene. They about to cause a scene, you could tell, right? The car that they walking by is right next to me. So Tiana's friend is back. She's backing up past my window. Tiana is coming up like towards my window, but she's at the car beside me and she get the poking that fucking car tires. Bitch, her friend is screaming, yeah, and stop letting niggas play with you. You let niggas play with you too much. You let them play with you too much. She was trying to do it so fast that I don't even think she was doing it right, because to flatten the tire, you gotta have some like, first of all, you gotta have the right things. You gotta have the right tools. I'm not gonna tell y'all step by step how to flatten the tire. You gotta have the right tools and you gotta put some might up in that. It's not easy to penetrate a tire. Them tires is hard. That's that thick rubber. So I'm like, she doing stuff quick and fast and in a hurry. Girl, this ain't Shawshank Redemption. You ain't just finna boom, boom, boom a tire and think you actually did something. No, that didn't go through. So she's hurrying up and doing it. She did the back and the front on one side. And then she was like, get in the car. Her friend was yelling, telling her to get in the car. And then Tiana is running and she was like, follow us. Bitch, I can't drive. I'm sick as a dog. So I hurry up, jump over, bitch. I jump over to the point because I remember hitting my hip on the little thing, the reverse drive thing. I forgot what it's called. I hit my hip on that, trying to jump over and back out and hurry up and follow them, because I don't know how to get to Tiana's house. I don't have the address. My friend had the address. That's how we got there yesterday. She put the address in her GPS and I followed the directions. I don't know how to get there, so I'm trying to keep up with them. They speeding like the laws is behind them. And girl, ain't nobody called the police. You been donkey kicking the door. You been out here yelling. You done poked up this man's tires, and ain't nobody called the police yet. The police is not coming.
The police is gone.
Okay, we finally get back to her house. They act like they was on a high-speed chase. I feel like they was just running off adrenaline, because girl, it wasn't that serious. And then they all hyped up. That got me hyped up. So now my adrenaline kicked in. I forgot I'm sick. So when we finally pull back up and we get to talking about the situation, my sickness kicked back in. I was just hyped up on adrenaline. That's how I got here. But now I'm sick again. Leave me alone, ho. I want to go to bed, please. We can talk about this in the morning. I'm sick as a dog. There's more to cut, right? Mind you, her man, I don't know. I don't think her man hit her up the whole night, because we slept in a room together. But I had passed out. I kept passing out and then not passing out. I kept nodding off and then waking up, nodding off and then waking up, right? So when the last time I nodded off, I fell asleep for the whole rest of the night, right? So the next time I woke up, it was the next day. And I'm waiting for her to wake up, because I don't like, doing nothing when people are just in their house sleep, So I'm just sitting there. I'm scrolling through my phone. I'm peeking over. She up yet? Oh, if I see you like rub your eyeballs, hey girl, good morning, or either that or I'm going to leave. But I don't like leaving when people can't lock their door, so I felt like I had to stay. So I'm waiting for her to wake up. I'm like oh god, oh, it's hot. I don't feel good. I'm trying to do shit to wake her ass up, because at this point it's noon. I need to go home today. Like, girl, I cannot stay here another day. My aunt is, no, she already been blowing up my phone. So yeah, at this point I knew I was in a whole bunch of trouble, and girl, that's another story. But I'm trying to wake her up. She finally get up and she was like, girl, and then mind you, he didn't text me the whole night. He didn't answer the phone the whole night, and he gonna hit me up. He gonna text me at the butt crack of dawn, because something was wrong with his car, and he was asking if she did it. And she was like, bitch, why are you accusing me of this weird shit? How the fuck I'm gonna get over there? Because mind you, she didn't have no way over there. He didn't know that I was still there. He probably thought that I went home. There's no car over there. Her sister never came home, so she had a valid alibi. So I guess he thought it was just like a random attack. She was like, yeah, it probably was one of them other bitches you fucking with. Yeah, I knew you was cheating, Like, she used it to flip it and reverse psychology him into admitting that he was fucking with somebody. Basically, long story short, because girl, it was like pulling teeth to have him admit it in the first place, but it was like ongoing. So yeah, basically her man was cheating on her. Yeah, and she poked his tires up. But at the same time, I don't know why she did that, because like I said, they shared his car. So now you out of a car and he out of a car and y'all don't live by a bus line. What y'all gonna do? Huh? What y'all gonna do? Ho, you better walk it like you talking. So basically I went home. I got in my little trouble, whatever. It was well worth it because bitch, I had a time. I had a ball, sick and all. I had a ball. Got into it with my man. I hit him back up. Oh, you acting weird, you acting funny. What nigga you talking to? Da, 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 da. No, I can't take you to Atlanta because you fucking with that other nigga. How that other nigga take you to Atlanta? Whatever. Got into it with him. And Tiana did hit me up a few times to ask me for a ride. And you know I went ahead and took her because, girl, I clogged your sink up with throw up. You took care of me. You fed me beef, broth, and water all day. So yeah, I'm gonna take you a few places as long as you got a little piece of gas money. Cause girl, back then we was very much broke. So yeah, that's pretty much that. It was crazy. That was a crazy ass time. But anyway, I'll leave the story here because girl, I don't even want to get into it. It was just so many different things that other story times come into play around this time. But y'all like this video, like it, leave anything in the comments, make sure you are subscribed, leave a chicken because you know it's our thing, and I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. Bye. Y'all know the way men stick together. It's like, that's your man on the low. Stop playing with me, huh? You flattening your man tires, but don't y'all share the car?
Hello?
$1 million, ooh, ooh. Wait, hold on, let me see the top of my head because I can't really see it. Make sure that shit not looking crazy. And all I wanna do is touch it. Touch it. Hold on, can I find the hole? If I was a nigga, I would say that's what she said.
Can I use a charger?
No, I'm using my charger. Thank you.
But
Goodbye.
I need it. Really.
I need my charger, Nyla.
My phone.
I'm too sorry. I'm so sorry about it. Anything small, something small. I think we was finna get into it because he wouldn't come pick me up. And he was like, nah, see how you acting right now. The whole time I was just like, can you please come get me? Like, I don't understand what's wrong with you. Like, why you being like this? Why you doing that? Why you acting like this? And he was like, nah, see, look at your attitude. I ain't finna come get you. We gonna be bickering the whole time and da-da-da. Bitch. Huh? Now, I'm so frantic when I'm looking through my phone because I'm like, immediately, I didn't even give a fuck about my phone. I just wanted to see and make sure my debit card, license, and cash was still in there because I was so used to being around people who stole from me that it was like almost traumatic to the point where it's like you guilty until proven innocent if my shit came up missing in your vicinity because I'm so used to being around people who steal. I used to drink. I used to drink to feel good, and if I'm not feeling it immediately, I would chug a lug, and then yeah, that's where I would F up at. I wasn't seasoned. Now I'm seasoned, and I know like the little, you know, I know what bring you back, and it's always something like Pedialyte.